Nah, see, because me personally, I don't know what side he on. Shannon, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's for the people, not for the people, with the people, not with the people. Is he taking sides, not taking sides? It doesn't make a sense. It don't make a dollar, it don't make a sense, because I don't know whose side he on. It seemed like he about to say some nonsense. It seemed like he about to ask a question with a question. That's what I got from this. But we're gonna get into it.
Monique, you know you're not supposed to be recording people.
No. See? I knew it. See? No. Facts is facts. What did the audio say, Shannon? Shannon about to make me mad.
Okay. Everything we did was legal. And here's where a black woman really gets the kick in the ass. Had I not recorded Tyler Perry, then it would have been my word against his. And then on top of that, it would have been, he's so powerful, we can't even pay no attention to that.
Right.
Well, now I have him on audio, which is legal to do where we live.
Right.
Okay? Mm-hmm. We have him on audio. And do you know what some people then said?
He still didn't answer.
Why would you record him? Just like you sat there and said, you know it's illegal to... But did you hear what the man said? I violated you.
Yeah.
I mistreated you.
Yeah.
Do you know, Shannon, that's cost my family tens of millions of dollars?
Yeah.
Over a lie and a rumor?
Okay.
Is he gonna make he's gonna compensate you for that?
I want you to look in your camera.
Yes.
And I want you to talk to Tyler Perry.
He ain't gonna do it.
You heard what that man said. So
he didn't agree.
Will he compensate my family for that?
Tyler, will you come on Club Shay Shay and let's have a conversation about the fair compensation for what transpired between you and Monique? You can sit right here and she's sitting right here and you and I can have a conversation.
And we'll do you one better. And give me 5 on that, baby. We'll do you one better, Shay. My husband and I will sit right next to him. See, with this whole situation...
I don't know, it'd probably be a little beef.
And some of the people that Kat talked about, ironically, I have this issues with those same people. There were people that reached out to Tyler Perry on my behalf.
Okay.
And I was grateful for that. Okay? There was Al Sharpton, the Reverend Al Sharpton, civil rights leader.
Yeah.
I sent him that audio. He listened to it. He said, baby, what that man did to you was wrong, and you're like my daughter. And we're going to have to get him to fix that.
Right.
We didn't hear from Al Sharpton for 6 months. The next time we saw Al Sharpton, he was on a podium talking about we don't need to fly commercial because we can fly Tyler Perry's private jet.
Damn. Al Sharpton got paid off. I knew he was getting paid off because every time something tragic happened, then here you go see him. He pop up out of nowhere. I knew it. Gotta watch Al Sharpton. Long as the check clear, he's there.
I said, that's why maybe I'm not hearing back from him. Okay? Then we had our beautiful sister, Stephanie Mills.
Yeah.
Okay? Who is... She don't play.
Yes.
Right?
Stephanie Mills got paid.
Sent her the audio. Now, I don't know if she listened to that audio or not. But however, she called Tyler Perry. She said, Monique, Tyler Perry does not want to revisit this. Okay, fine.
Right.
While we're on the phone, Tyler Perry calls her back and says, I will meet with Monique, but not with her husband. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
And then Monique has to apologize publicly to say Oprah and I had nothing to do with messing up her career.
But that'd be a lie.
Look in the goddamn camera.
I thought that was a stage, the way you...
Look in the camera.
Yes.
Because you heard it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So when you hear what this man is saying, so I said, Stephanie, tell Tyler Perry, never will I meet with him without my husband. And I owe no apology, so I'm not going to give one.
Okay.
That goes away. Kevin Hart. Now, you know when Cat Williams said gatekeepers?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, I do his podcast.
Yes.
And I want y'all to re-listen to the podcast so you can hear it for yourself. When he first comes on, he says, you're like my mother, you're like my aunt, you're like my sister. Okay?
Okay.
And we do the podcast. We speak about the Tyler Perry situation. Oprah Winfrey, he said, I don't really know Oprah, but I'm going to reach out to Tyler. I appreciate that. Kevin kept his word. he reached out to Tyler Perry.
Okay.
Kevin Hart called me back about maybe a week or so later. He said, Mo, I talked to Tyler. He said he don't want to revisit it. He said, but I tell you what, let's move past that, Mo. Let's just move past that and let's just do great things. So whatever.
That's what Kevin said.
I want you to hear me, Kevin Hart.
Okay.
Let's move past that, Mo. Let's do some great things together. Don't even worry about it. Whatever y'all want to do, I will partner with you. I'll executive produce with you. You just let me know what you want to do. Now, let me say that before we go any further, because I want to make sure.
Okay, so it sounds like Kevin Hart is the snitch. Or not the snitch, he a little snake. Because if you throwing out all this saying like, oh yeah, I'll partner with you. I'll do whatever you want to do. I'm here for you. You like my mom, like my aunt, my auntie, my sister, all this nonsense, and you saying, let's move past this. I got my production company, but it's with Lionsgate. He thought we didn't know. He partnered with Lionsgate. He thought we didn't know. Lionsgate don't rock with Monique. I think that's what she about to say next. She had beef with Lionsgate. Kevin Hart got a deal with Lionsgate. He thought he was gonna pull that one over on me. No.
Give Kevin Hart his proper credit. When my family was up against the wall, Kevin Hart wrote us a check and said, here you go. We're forever grateful for that. When we were able to give it back, we said, brother, we appreciate you with some interest on top, because I don't ever want nobody to think me and my husband. So I want to make sure I put that out there. That brother really helped us out when we needed to be helped out. Then when he came back with, I got you. I didn't ask Kevin Hart to do anything. He said, I'll executive produce. I'll partner with you. I said, good shit, Kevin, because we're in a deal with Endemol. And we're trying to get our talk show back. Mo, whatever it is, I got you. Now, Kevin Hart is one of the biggest entertainers right now in the world, right? And what's that? We got off the phone with Kevin Hart. We called Endemol immediately and said, Kevin Hart said, whatever we want to do, he got us. He's going to partner, executive produce. They was like, oh, this is incredible, because when you put Kevin Hart's name on it, you already know what it is.
Correct.
2 weeks go by. We get a call from Endemol. Endemol says, we just got a call from Kevin Hart's manager, Dave Becky. And Dave Becky said, Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique.
Oh, wow.
So whatever she told y'all, he doesn't want to do anything with her, nothing. You know, he doesn't want any kind of relationship with Monique.
So what changed between the 2 weeks and plus he gave you a check, you gave the money back, then said he would partner with you, executive produce, whatever you need, Mo. Hey,
yeah, Kevin, answer that.
So what transpired, or what do you think transpired between then
and now?
That 2 week period.
Well, soon as we got off the phone and they told us what Kevin's manager, David Becky, said, I called Kevin Hart immediately. I said, hey, baby, we just got off the phone with Endemol, and they said Dave Becky called them up and said, you don't want anything to do with me. He said, Mo, that's a miscommunication. I can tell you right now. I said, wait a minute. Are you okay, though, with this white man calling them up? Getting in between our relationship after something you said. He said, Mo, that's a miscommunication, and we're going to talk Tuesday. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you right now, it's a miscommunication. That was 2 years ago. If you talk to him, I talk to him. I've never talked back to Kevin Hart. So that's what we're faced with.
Okay.
When you allow somebody to come in between a relationship with a woman that you said, I'm like your mother. You said I'm like these things. I didn't ask you for that. So everything that baby was saying sitting here, everything he was saying was on the up and up. Because when you hear people say, get the anger out your heart. Oh, man, no one's saying he's lying.
Yeah.
No one ever said I was lying.
Facts. No one said that out of that whole thing. No one came out and said he lying. No one said he was lying. Everybody tried to defer from what he was saying. But no one came out and said, yo, that man's lying. That didn't happen. He's lying. All right, we getting somewhere now. We cooking.
So
we cooking.
Discount and devalue because of what we look like.
Right.
However, when it comes to Tyler Perry, I will not allow you to discount or devalue, because that is your voice on that audio. Remember on Good Times when Penny's mother was whooping up on her, and she had recorded it? That's you on tape. So how does it go from you saying you're going to give me an apology
to now you want an apology? Answer that, Tyler.
Apology for?
I don't know.
What could I possibly owe you an apology for when you've admitted? See, when Lee Daniels says to me, because Cookie from the show Empire, I was offered that role. Now, Taraji tore it up, baby. Listen here. However, I was offered that. Then Felita called me back and say, baby girl, they said you're too difficult to work with. But you hear on the audio that a man told David Talbot I was difficult to work with.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
so
see
now we're going to believe
it? My family?
Yes.
And with no accountability? Because, it's the great Tyler Perry? No, you've got to be accountable for that. Oprah Winfrey, you've got to be accountable for the things you've done with my family. You've got to be accountable for that.
Is there any relationship between you and Tyler, you and Oprah currently?
Hell no.
No.
But I thought there was an apology. I read I read somewhere that Oprah had issued you an apology and Tyler had issued an apology. That's not correct.
No.
The only person that's given you an apology
is Lee Daniels. That's the only person. So we are in a place where we're too afraid to call them for what it is.
Okay.
We're too afraid to say if it looked like a duck and
Trifling.
it quacked like a duck. What is it, Shannon?
A duck.
It's a duck.
Right.
So again, you see the struggle of the black woman as I'm sitting here talking to you, and you say, Mogul, why would you record him? But you heard the man violate me. The first thing wasn't, I can't believe that cat did that to you. It's, why would you do it? And we understand it.
Right.
Because we've been conditioned that way.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you had to get somehow, because when you're telling people these are lies, nobody is believing Monique.
Right.
So now, even though you have him record his voice, and that's him, and he's saying he made it up, now it's no longer, oh man, I can't believe he lied on Mo. Mo, why'd you record it? So now they put the onus back on you.
Where's the win? How do we win? How does a black woman...
Yeah, how we win if y'all keep moving the goalposts? Like, y'all keep moving the goalposts. First it was like, oh yeah, if you got proof, then it happened. But now you got proof, and now it's like, why you do this? Why you do that? It didn't happen like that. Come on, man.
And when you say, here he is right here, and I look to the community and say, how long do we allow us to keep being exploited, used up, taken advantage of, and because we think somebody can give us an opportunity, we just say, shh, I'm not going to say nothing. If we keep operating like that, Shannon, you're going to have a whole lot of us sitting right here in this same seat, almost telling the same story.
Yeah. And once we hear the same story, somebody
is afraid to meet with you and your husband. Why does it need to be you one of?
Because Tyler don't want to meet with a strong black man. That's what it is. Every last movie Tyler come out with, he tearing down a black man. You ain't got one Tyler Perry movie out there that he's not tearing down a black man. Comment down below if I'm lying. He ain't got one. Not one.
But when he meet with other representatives and their client, what is it about you that he feels it needs to be just you and he? Does he think your husband is some kind of negative influence on you? He thinks the husband
strong
is
black
saying
man.
Things that Monique probably wouldn't say if I just had an opportunity to talk to her one-on-one. What do you think that is?
Let me say this. People better be glad my husband is by my side.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are people in Hollywood that know wherever you act up is where I show up. People know in Hollywood, baby, Shannon, and I don't say it with a badge of honor, it's just what it is. Well,
Okay.
I had to say, who you think you talking to?
Yeah.
And we're sitting there with the president of the studio or my patience level is not going to allow...
I don't know. It sounds a little difficult to work with. Sound a little difficult to work with. If you saying you popping off in front of whoever, sound a little difficult. I'm just saying, we don't want that headache. So then it's just like, well, did he lie all the way? Or was he not supposed to say the truth? That's the real answers. That's the real answers. Because like, if you saying like, oh yeah, you popping off in front of whoever, whenever, no matter the time, place, sound a little difficult. It sound like they probably really didn't want that burden on them. It sound like they made the great decision. You know? But that's just me.
molested. I've been violated. So the moment I see you trying to do it, we're going to have to address it. My husband is nothing but a gentleman. And you know why people have a problem with my husband?
Because he's a strong black man.
There's no, we're going to dance around the bush. He's right to it.
Right.
And people like Tyler Perry, people like Oprah Winfrey, they look at my husband and say, how dare you be so direct? How dare you not put your eyes down when you're talking to me? How dare you do that? My husband is also my manager. Why would he want to exclude my management? It's like, Tyler, you should...
Yeah, that's a little weird because especially if he management, that's her manager. I feel like anybody else manager would come and be in this meeting. But if he was white, it would have been okay. Telling you, we got to watch Tyler. We got to watch Tyler. Hey, comment down below what you think. We need to watch Tyler, or he's safe with y'all.